Greetings. I just wanted to make a very short video which takes an ever so brief look at this book here, which is titled Werterbukh von Loshn Qoydesh Shtamiqe Verter in Yiddish, which means a dictionary of Hebrew word stems in Yiddish. It literally says Loshn Koidesh, so perhaps we could say dictionary of the holy languages word stems in Yiddish, but either way, it's a dictionary of Hebrew loanwords in Yiddish. Well, technically, in rabbinic usage, Loshn Qoydesh, which is their way of saying Loshn Koidesh, also incorporates some rabbinic Aramaic, some Jewish Aramaic, so in a sense it's the Hebrew and Aramaic words, loanwords in Yiddish, and there is some Aramaic words in this dictionary. But I'm just going to show a few entries because I thought it was interesting and I thought others might find it interesting. And we'll start on page 242, where we find an entry for Lashon Ashkenaz, or in the Yiddish pronunciation, Loshn Ashkenaz. And, basically that means the language of Ashkenaz. And the definition given is alter Namen für die Yiddische Sprache, Yiddish. In other words, an older name for the Yiddish speech. And I thought this was worth pointing out because it ties in with a point that's been raised a number of times in the past about how European Jews used the term Ashkenaz to refer to German territories, to the point that even the German language was once called the language of Ashkenaz, Loshn Ashkenaz. Beyond that, on to the next page, page 243, we find an entry for Lashon Qodesh, or again, Loshn Qoidesh in Yiddish, and it says to see the entry without the definite article, which we'll look at in a moment. But first, I want to look at some of the grammar-related entries or designations. So, for example, here it says Loshn Zacher, and then it says grammatik, meaning this is a term used for discussions on grammar. And then the definition given is men lecher min, right, which means like the masculine gender. Then under that, one finds Lashon Yachid or Loshn Yached, and again, grammatik, and the definition is Einzahl, meaning singular. So this is a grammatical term that's used to describe something which is in the singular. And then after that, we have Loshn Nekeve, grammatik, Vaiv lechemin, which means it's a grammatical construction which is used to convey the feminine gender, right? Like in terms of verbs and nouns and stuff like that. And then finally, for this short video, at the top of the column on the other side of this page, which again is page 243, we see different entries for Loshn Kodesh, or again, Loshn Koidesh. And I just wanted to show this because this term is very much part of Yiddish. It's very much part of the rabbinic spectrum, and it's how the Hebrew language, with a little bit of Jewish Aramaic, rabbinic Aramaic, is referred to for quite some time within rabbinic literature, within Jewish literature. Hence why I've long argued that One West, referring to Hebrew as Loshn Qoidesh, is rooted in something they got from the rabbinic spectrum. And so too, on a related note, for people who saw those old articles, newspaper articles about a man who could write in Loshn Qoidesh, some One Westers thought that meant Loshn Qoidesh, but it was merely using a term within Jewish circles which is common for the sort of Hebrew and Aramaic that's used within rabbinic literature, sort of the holy language. And that's it. I just wanted to show this book really briefly. I know this is an extremely short video. Hope you found it interesting. Feel free to share your thoughts or questions, objections, and God bless.
Bin ich mir a Lehrer und lern Loshn Koidesh und die schöne Chanalle kenn schon Loshn Koidesh.